It's time for this week's episode of Brandon Sports Talk, featuring in-depth interviews from those who are trending in the world of athletics. And now, here's the host of Brandon Sports Talk, Brandon Pate.
Welcome back to Brandon Sports Talk. In today's episode, I have the privilege to interview the Mexico national softball player, Dallas Escobedo. How are you doing today?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Can you talk about how you knew that you wanted to play professional softball?
So it was my senior year at Arizona State, and I didn't really know what was going to be happening next other than graduating and moving forward. But once I heard I knew like, okay, I have to do it. Why wouldn't I? And so from then on, knowing that opportunity could be in my future, professional softball looked a lot brighter for me.
What was your experience like at Arizona State?
I mean, there's so many things I could probably take up to go over, but just amazing overall. The coaching, the staff, the athletes that came in before me, during my time, and after have been just amazing people. And the program has grown so much, and we're always competitive. And just being a part of what we've created as a culture and for the state of Arizona, I think it's huge. And being in Tempe, it's just amazing. And I think that playing there was my best decision by far.
What was it like wearing the Arizona State uniform for the first time and playing?
It was pretty like breathtaking, like being able to start as a freshman. Not a lot of opportunities are there for a lot of freshmen, but me going out there and being able to wear my number and be able to go in, be successful, have amazing teammates behind my back. It was awesome. So that whole feeling and just being in that uniform, everything had paid off.
What were some of your accomplishments at Arizona State?
Well, we won the Women's College World Series in 2011. And then I know that I've accomplished being an All American at some point. I'm in probably the top 1, 2, or 3 for strikeouts. Kind of a little bit of overall. I don't really have my list or anything. I just, by memory, I just know a couple.
What was it like to win the College World Series in your freshman year?
It was everything. I mean, early mornings, late nights, homework, everything paid off because that moment we knew that we were the champions. We worked hard, we deserved it, and nobody could have taken that away from us. And it was just the most unbelievable experience. And having such a huge crowd, our family and friends with us in the stadium, it's been just absolutely amazing.
What was it like to play in the College World Series your sophomore and junior year and win it?
Having just the experience of freshman year and winning it, and then going in as sophomores and juniors, I think just there was a little bit more added pressure, and we put that on us a little bit. We had good runs those years. I think we could have done a lot better, but sometimes things don't go your way, and I think we were able to go, which is an accomplishment. And so being there those 3 years in a row were just phenomenal.
What was it like to go number one overall in 2014 to the National FastPitch?
That was exciting because I knew that there was still an opportunity for me to play. And then hearing my name as the number 1 overall draft was just like, I could only imagine how other athletes feel of baseball, softball, soccer, anybody that's a number 1 overall draft. It's just pretty exciting. And I was very thankful for the opportunity and the emotions. Everything was just very, very exciting.
Leading up to the draft, were there already signs that you were going number one overall, or was it a big surprise?
I think there were a couple rumors, but I wasn't going to read into them or anything. I was just excited and ready for the opportunity if it came to just continue playing. And so, but seeing my name up there and them have the jersey, and it was a pretty awesome experience because the Rebellion at that time was a brand new team. And so
How did it feel whenever you got the opportunity to play for Team Mexico?
I thought it was exciting. There were two other, or almost two, three, four, maybe other Sun Devils that have been with Team Mexico throughout the years. And my catcher from ASU was on the team, and so I could play with her, and she would be able to know me when I'm pitching. And having that first experience in Canada with them at the World Championships was just awesome. I mean, we were looking forward to fifth place as the goal, and we got fifth place back then in 2016. And
what was it like to go into the women's softball world championship in 2016?
It was great. I mean, being with Mexico, my first tournament, I think our first game was against Australia, and I had something crazy like 16, 18 strikeouts. We went probably 8 or 9 innings, and finally, my first baseman, Tori Vidales, just crushed the most beautiful home run over the fence, and we held them on the end. And I think it was just 1-0 or 2-0 if there was a runner on. But that was one of the toughest games I had pitched, just because both teams were right there, neck and neck. And so that was just amazing to open up the 2016 Worlds for us.
How did it feel the first time you put on your professional jersey for softball?
It was just pretty surreal. Now thinking back, I didn't know that start of my professional career could have taken me this far. I mean, this is what I think my seventh year playing professionally. So it's just been quite a ride, and I've met so many great people. And so from putting that first jersey on to now, it's just like, I'm so thankful for that first opportunity.
How did it feel to put on your first national jersey for Team Mexico?
For Team Mexico, it was amazing. I think I have a couple of my jerseys that we've worn in the past. I have one framed in my living. Has been just so proud and thankful that I'm representing Mexico and all that we have came from. And so it's just pretty amazing to be able to share that with them.
What was your time like playing for Pennsylvania Rebelton?
We lost quite a few games, more than we won my first couple of years, but I think the teammates, I loved my memories that I made with them. We had an awesome time in the dugout, in the locker room, where we lived, and just the overall experience of my first couple of years playing pro. I'm so thankful, like looking back, that I had that opportunity with those women.
What was your time like with Texas Chargers?
I love Texas Charge. It was in a brand new area. We played at Texas State University, and it was awesome. I think the area, I love Texas. That kind of held opened my eyes, and I grew to just enjoy like a different place. And I had some awesome, great teammates there, people that I grew up with forever, and were on my team. And so it was just a really new, positive experience. That was a really fun time.
What are some of your accomplishments on the professional softball level?
Professionally in the NPF, I mean, my last couple years, I think pitching wise, I had gotten much better. Last year, I had played for the USSSA Pride, and continuing, I now play overseas in Japan professionally. And I've gotten the most wins, a lowest ERA, a lot of strikeouts, but just a lot of just different accolades that like that.
What was your time like playing for the Triple US?
So my first year was last season, and hopefully I could continue with them in the future. But I loved it. The professionalism that we have, and the people that we encountered. It was a true organization of just people that support you and what you're doing for the sport of softball. And I just love the way that USSSA Pride runs their organization.
What was it like playing for Team Japan after, of course, playing for Team Mexico?
So in Japan, I play for a company. The Toyota Shoki is my company, and I play there 6 months out of the year. So I'm still on Team Mexico even when I am playing in Japan. For the culture, the community, everybody has been just phenomenal. So
How is it like balancing, of course, playing for Team Mexico, playing for Team Japan, and also for the Triple US?
it's definitely busy. I'm not really home a lot during the year. I mean, softball is my job. It's my life. It's given me the most amazing opportunities in the world, and I want to keep playing until I can't really twirl my arm anymore. And so I think that the juggle is exciting. It's annoying sometimes because you want to be home with your family and friends, but I'm just very thankful that I'm able to continue to play something that I've loved and have grown up since I was 8 years old playing.
What are some of your game day rituals that you have?
For game day, if I'm pitching, I always wear long Under Armour sleeves, whether it's 80, 70, 80 degrees outside or 120 degrees out hot and humid. It's just something that I have to wear. And then I always try to just look presentable, maybe do my hair, my makeup. But other than that, and then on Sundays, I will always wear my goggles that I wear.
What are some of your future plans in your professional playing career?
Going to the Olympics, competing, winning a gold medal out there in Tokyo, being able to go back and finish my other half of my season with my Shoki team, and just being able to be the best pitcher that I can be, and always continuing to just strive for greatness and to be better.
What advice would you give college players looking to play on the professional level?
You know that have reach out to your network of softball players, coaches, get the word out that you want to play. There's so many opportunities to play, not only in the United States, but Japan, Australia, Austria, wherever else, Italy. There's so many opportunities. And so just being able to put your name out there and say, hey, I want to keep playing, and then there's always going to be an opportunity for you.
What advice would you give professional current players and future players?
Just always continue to grow and be optimistic. There's sometimes if you shut down and stick in your own way, you're only hurting yourself. And so I believe to always just take in what others have to say, talk the game with people that you might not usually talk the game with, and just read and hear each other's perspectives. And you can always pick and choose what you like and what you don't like, but just keep your mind in, and not one game is for things that are brought up. And so just to continue to grow and just feed your mind.
That's wonderful advice. Where can my listeners find you at on social media?
So I'm on Instagram and Twitter. My usernames are dalpal12, DALPAL12 on both of those. And so I'm pretty active. But yeah, those are my two platforms.
Thank you again, Dallas, for your interview, and best of luck in your future and your professional playing career.
Thank you very much for having me.
You can find Brandon Sports Talk on Facebook at Brandon Sports Talk, Instagram at Brandon Sports Talk, Twitter at Talk_Brandon, and you can find me on YouTube at Brandon Sports Talk. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again, Dallas, for your interview, and best of luck.
Thank you.
You've been watching Brandon Sports Talk. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to Brandon Sports Talk on social media and on YouTube.